Alrighty, I am alive and I am streaming, and I had to skip last week's stream because honestly I just didn't have the energy. So I did some minor off-camera auction, not included, that may have ended up being 100 cycles or more. It was worth it. I wanted to finish up a bunch of little things I'd been putting off, such as I've removed the old mess hall and kitchen. It is now this setup. It's still getting up to speed. Currently it's refrigerated and sterile, and I've used some of this super cold brine to go here. I'm still running brine through it at a slow-ish rate, so it keeps the heat out. But I would like to make an actual permanent cooling loop here at some point so that it can deep freeze with some sweet peas to keep the area tidy. That was what I initially set out for. Just new kitchen. Overdue. And thank God, because it's starting to present the food. The other thing was, we were running low on food, so I put in bristleberries. I put in a little permanent water storage here. I accidentally cooked that water storage, thanks to this guy, but now it's been vacuumed out and had time to cool. It should be a bit better. And I started filtering this tank into a bunch of other tanks and moving it up. Some of it is going into the infinite water storage. I finally got this tank to boil, but it's not very hot steam, so I've got to make it warmer. This was a whole spaghetti mess, and sleep wheat is starting to grow, but it's not a stable temperature in here. You got -1 in some places, but in this top corner here it's still 10 degrees, so I need to put in some temp shift plates to make the heat move a bit better and be more stable across the whole thing. And what else? Oh yeah, space invited itself during that 100 cycles. It actually broke through. So I had to build in some bunker walls, and so I thought, sod it, we'll make use of it. We'll put in a vent to put in useless gas up here too. Because I came up here to basically grab all the extra hydrogen that was building up, and yeah, I saw the pressure was really, really low here because meteors had punched a hole right through here. I have to put in some bunker tiles here because I evidently forgot. But that leads to the other issue of we don't have enough steel. So I need to drastically build some steel. That would be the smartest thing I can do. In the meantime, we'll put in some blocks so we don't lose all the gas. This amount of natural gas generators won't really work until I'm at the point of, oh god. Which meteors is it? Regolith. Just Regolith? If it's just Regolith, that's fine, I can ignore that. If it's metal, we have an issue. Oh, speaking of Regolith, I finally started grabbing some of these guys. This is the feed pen. This is where they go to starve. So I can build up their numbers. Yeah. So I need to massively build up my steel production. I need coolant for these guys. We'll start with this. Give me the nutrient bars.
Why?
Thank you,
Did you
Kira.
feel the need to jump on me just to get down?
Thank you very much, Kira. Very kind of you. I also dramatically need to put some water into this loop as a immediate thing I need to sort out, which is why this is set up here. sand. Helps if I can spell. And coal. Should put these on a nice high priority because I need them ASAP. I am also sort of like bringing this all down so that eventually I could just put it all in one, a couple of liquid pumps in a couple of places. We've also just started digging into the oil wire and straight up. That was more of a side thing than massively important. The main thing today is get steel. Get steel. That's copper. Oh yeah, those are copper volcanoes as well. Volcanoes? Hi Jinx, you're very quiet. Oh, hi Sparky. Let me move my mic closer. I had to move it back because of the cats. I have recently... My cat's favourite place to chill out recently has just been by the mic. Alright, that should wall that in. At least temporarily. Right. Yes. The Matt and Sparky emotes are glorious. Right. I need water for the base and I need steel as a altogether thing. Make this one for coal. As soon as this is set up, we can have water. It should flow straight up this pipe and into this loop, which will go around the base, cool it, eventually make its way to the oxygen loop. Not a moment too soon because it is starting to lose pressure in here. How's your day going, Sparky? You alright? I saw your thing, and I think it was Dave's chat. I'm alright, just really tired. How are you? Also tired. Felt really sick this morning, so I just took the day off work, pretty much. And I feel better, so I decided I'd at least fit in today's stream because I did not have the energy for it last week. Doing better now. This December is also doing okay. Yeah. It was a good day. Is our water moving yet? Nope, needs coal. Just put a priority 8 to start with. Anyone? Do it. I'm impatient, hurry up. I'm impatient, Bob, hurry up. Get here. Thank you. Right, and go down the priority 2. I should slightly fix these priorities up again as well. We'll put in some starting stuff just so it doesn't fall apart. There we go. That's some starting resources. Cool. Just see the entire colony show up to fill these 2. Yeah, I think that works. Good job, everybody. Oh, you can't reach that, can you? Oh, you suck. Okay. You need me to be one over. That's the coal, so I can't really move that over another. Just a really temporary fix by doing this, maybe? Because you hold the sand. Yeah. Oh. There we go. There we go. Right. Not ideal, but it works. That should bring back in the oxygen into the base. I need to deliberately move pinch throw up to here now. Because they've been detained in a little tiny space, they won't ever drop an egg anymore. But I upgraded the kitchen, and I got some little Roombas with hats. Wait, are these low enough that the Roombas are picking them up? Well, Sweepies are picking them up. Drop the game audio ever so slightly. There we go. Yeah, you ate the seeds. Good job. Right. This does remind me, I need to tidy up this grid a little. This line goes into nuclear science. I may just move it over here. This line goes into the kitchen area. But that's still connected up to these. And I may just use these generators to power the base, rather than move them all. Yeah, I think that's what I do. I just take these guys and move them down. To say here. And then I can get rid of this. If I were to put a... How much power is on this line? 3,000 watts potentially. It'd have to be a large transformer. Put you in here. Hook you up like that. Just stop suffocating. It's good for you. Rain. Rain, go get yourself some oxygen. You don't need to suffocate yourself. There we go. Remember to breathe. Now I do need to power this, but I may just disconnect this, keep that wire in. Could actually shorten that wire by bringing it down. No, I can't because of the way this cable's set up. Okay. Power loop detected, duly noted. It is now cut. Get rid of that wire. And disconnect you. Now, do we have enough power to run this? For now, yes. Get rid of this. This can go. Because there's basically no water here anymore. So I can get rid of this entire thing. As for this, I might just pump it into the tank to boil. Or drop it down to the bottom of the map and sort it out later. Let's destroy that. Get rid of you. We'll tidy up the wire by doing it like this. And we'll just quickly get rid of this. Get rid of you too, because there's no water in there. Don't need to worry about the material of that wire. Hey, that looks tidier. No power consumers. Still building the wire. That's why there's no power. Where do I want those directlet eggs? There's 3 of you guys in here, you're fine. The pressure is low, I need to fix that. We shall simply dump you where I want them to go. Probably in here. Just quickly grab some algae as an option for oxygen issues. I may or may not have accidentally had my Paku eat the entire reserves of algae. Which is a small health issue, not a major one, but a bit of a health issue. Okay, there's oxygen coming back into the base, that's good. Mop that. Mop that. There we go. Might actually clean up these oxygen pipes as well at some point. Like, this doesn't need to exist anymore. This could all be removed with a single bridge right here. This pipe. This pipe I don't really have an excuse for. What the fuck was past me thinking? Who is trapped? Why is trapped? How are you hot? 39 degrees. Oh. You're wearing the warm coat. You're fine. For some temporary oxygen, I think I place one of you guys up here just to help with the hydrogen. I think I may also place one in here to help with the pressure issues. This might work, might not work because it's in water. Right, fix up past me's mistakes. Like, what the fuck is this? This pipe can be left alone. I just cut here. I think this might have been from where hydrogen was originally being kept. Like an overflow. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Now what I could probably do is put a line up through these ranches, as oxygen seems to be struggling to reach these areas. And anything that can't exit through this pipe because it's at full pressure can head up. I think that's smart. Or at least smarter than what it was. If we put it here, then it'll prioritize that vent first. And I can run you up. Something like this. And if I put a bridge here, it'll prioritize what's on the line first, I think. Here, one of you here, one of you here. That should work. There's actually one thing I've been thinking about, and it's that I'm personally getting a little bit bored of Oxygen Not Included, so I'm trying to think of what game next. And I was planning on playing Dredge for October, but there's a new DLC for Dredge coming out this month. So I might start playing that soon. Or I could pick up another game, and one I've been thinking about is being Katana Zero. And they are... everything I want to play is so entirely different from one another. But I also just want to sort of like look at some other games, so if anyone has like suggestions. So I think about which game. So Dredge was one I was thinking for October, because it's all got spooky themes, but there's a new DLC coming out for it this month, so I may start early. Another one is Katana Zero. And throughout that, Monster Hunter World, I love playing Monster Hunter World, so I may just pick that one back up. I've never streamed it, but yeah, I like it. It might be fun. October is 60 days away though, so far. Yeah. Okay, there's not enough power on this loop for everything. And this won't work submerged. But yeah, I'm thinking of Dredge and Katana Zero or Monster Hunter World. Or I'll take other suggestions. What? I'm not against it if someone's just like, ooh, this game! Play my super niche fun game. I do like my colony builders though. How's this going? Pretty good. I need something here. They can't reach that pipe. That's why they're not getting to it. They can't reach it. Guys, please, if you build this, your kitchen will have oxygen. There's not enough power into this loop. I may... How are we for sunlight? I know it's nighttime in game. That one. I could probably use solar power. It's sort of like a way to top up through the day. Then I would only be relying on the energy sources I have, like nat gas for the evening when it's darker in game. Yeah, it's bright. Yeah. This water's going through into this one. Why is the pipe blocked? Oh, you're actually not consuming enough. I did set up the thermal nullifier to cool down this oxygen going in here. Which also reminds me, I should have diamond now. Where are you? What does diamond look like? You're diamond. -1 degree, 8 degrees. I do still plan for this oxygen island thing to be where I finally go to space and stop putting off goddamn spaceships. But yeah, I would like to play some different games. I'm sort of stuck in decision paralysis. Right, I need to get some of this hydrogen up. If I do something like this, and then need to extend this over ever so slightly. Yes, oxygen being funneled into here, it gets super duper cool and high pressure. It leaves at the nice cold temperature into here. Which is also very much over pressure right now. I need to swap you back out to a regular doodad vent. Copper vent will do, we don't need anything fancy. Right, that's been extended. Shall get rid of that. So what I could do is bridge here, bridge off, connect you to you. Because this, in theory, should always be hydrogen. As I've messed up this plumbing. Yeah, because hydrogen leaves through the orange, everything else goes out for the high pressure vent. I don't know why this is connected here. Right. Past me was on a much higher level of thinking than currently. I want to know why she had the ideas she did. Does this work? Yes, but I need to disconnect that one. That way it's not taking hydrogen gas from this tank. That goes upwards. That will provide the power, which should keep this loop going. At least for a little bit. Which will stop this getting overpressurized. Which will also stop this being an intermingled mess. Because I want all the hydrogen gas basically at this level. That would be ideal. This gas pump is the emotional support gas pump. It doesn't do much, it's just there. Doing its best. So that goes up. This has a backlog, a hell of a big backlog of that. Everything excess goes up to here. That's going into space currently. I want to put that hydrogen onto this line. I would need a loop here. That's doable. That's super doable. Because what I do is I put a... We want you in here and then you in here. This skips over, it goes to here, everything extra. Well, no, that's not gonna work. Where do I want the skip? We want it here, then it goes up. we don't want this connected. We want something like that. That goes out. And then this connects back into here. Because then I can disconnect this. This goes in, it gets filtered, it goes out. Yes. There's probably a smaller way to do this that I'm not thinking of, but this would do the basic thing that I need done. Okay. That goes in, everything that's not hydrogen gets filtered out and goes up into the valley of space. I could probably put an extra filter in here somewhere just to take the oxygen if I need it. But right now I don't need it, so I'm not going to worry about it. Why did I do this? Cooling loop. I put my bridges backwards for a goddamn cooling loop. Because these guys are too warm. I did get some... I had to rehouse the pug slugs to build this kitchen. They live here now. So if I do this and this, it goes up, around, and out. For when this is eventually too high pressure for the high pressure vent. You're already doing better than the UK government. My people have food. And their stress is 20%. Actually be housing people instead of kicking them to the street. Can't comment. I have briefly lived in a hostel. I would not recommend it. Did the job. Wouldn't recommend it. God, that's 45 degrees already. It's coming in at like negative. Okay, it's not coming in at 20, but like. Yeah, okay, this area needed some cooling. Can confirm. Yeah. So, send us all the hostel. Like I said, it did the job. Grateful that I had that option rather than being on the street, but goddamn. Not a good time. Hello.
Shit sucks.
Shit sucked. Sucked to suck, and unfortunately I sucked at that time. So did everything else in life. That's better now. Ah, a donut. Thank you. I would call that bramble, but that'd be rude to donuts. Since we have shovels now, I don't need as many hatches, and I could probably dial back on a few. But I also don't want to just yet. Oh, we'll give it some time. Right. Steel. The thing I am here for? Yeah, I should probably work on getting steel. Wood can be turned into refined carbon? It makes sense. I have a lot more coal and wood though, so we'll just sell the coal for now. -35 degree oxygen up to negative, well, 2, -25, yeah. We'll get this air flowing. More barbecue, thanks. Right. How do I want... What do I even want to cool this with? Polluted water, probably? Polluted water has a pretty high boiling point. Let's see. 119.4. Salt water, 99. Yep, can't use that. $102. Yeah, fluid water is in fact still the best option until I can actually produce coolant. So I need to take some of this pea water and move it up there. Regrettably, all of my pea water has been filtered. I should also clean up the spaghetti. It had its use. It's now past its use. This is filtering clean water, and I could just pump it straight over here. Or straight up to here. Oh no, but honestly, that was a good pun. You're welcome. I don't even remember the pun I said. It's so good, I immediately forgot it. Put this bridge on here so it doesn't backflow. Goes through here. If it's salt water and brine, it can be filled through here. Past its use, yes. Storm. Was that ground necessary? He just walked past you. He's not even aggravating you. He just walked past you. Did nothing mean, nothing naughty. What is my purpose? It is bad jokes. So many of them that I don't even remember them happening. How? I did not put in that much. No. Maybe I had some ice. I did not put in that water. I did not. Bring that up. Bring this down. delete this old pump. Oh yeah, these gas pumps were used for filtering out a massive chlorine cloud. I've gotten rid of it from this side, but it's still a little bit messy on this side. I'm not going to worry about it. Now it's a little more under control. Sparky, why are you stressed? You don't have your shine bugs providing you light when you sleep anymore? Again, old. Grab you some baby bugs. One of you. You're starving to death. That's fine. Bye, bug. That'll do. That'll work. Can get rid of these. It's fine. This is also fine. Come on, Sparky. Aw. You're so close. There we go. It'll filter out the brine first and the salt water. Should build another reservoir just to hold it for a bit. Here's edging, let it be. No, no edging on stream. That's for Matt. That's for Matt and Elden Ring. Bring you here, bring you here, bring you here. There we go. Spaghetti. It all works out in the end, trust me. It just looks very, very horrible. Oh yeah, we need to set you to steel as well. I forgot about you. How are we on iron? 17 tons. We're not desperate. Right. In terms of polluted water, I would like it to be up this high, so I would like liquid vent. Do I need it to be steel? No. I can cool this brick down. Gold should be fine. Put it in the middle actually. Then it's a more even flow. Bring you here, you here, you here, you across here, and then here. You can't reach that. Good job, everybody. Overloading. You dare overload? After I unplugged one of you? Why? $240, $360, $480, $620. You're just bad. Pain in my neck. Finally producing some more ceramic, that's good. Ooh, spicy tofu, we actually need that for you. Give him one. That means I don't need to worry about nosh beans, thank god. They need to be grown in chlorine and like negative temperatures. Can't be asked. I have the chlorine, but chlorine is a nightmare to cool down. Thank god. Who's on that errand? Do it now. Do it now. I want it done now. It's a singular task. Hermit loved his food, tastier than the still warm pretzel that once fell off an unsupervised desk. It's ready for another delivery. Do you want another spicy tofu? Three unique food items, food quality or better. Yeah, no, you need something that tastes spicy tofu or better. How about a spicy pebble? He is made of ooze. He might like it, I'm not sure. Let's see, he wants different foods of quality 4. Are you quality 4? Yes. Give me one of those. Pepper bread. Superb. Quality 5. Or mixed berry pie. Which I was also making, but I'm out of grub fruit. We can give him a pepper bread. Waiting fuel. That's my issue. Forgot the goddamn gas range needs natural gas. How much gas do you produce? Average 114. You need how much? 100. I could just take this and hook it straight up there. Remove this. Yeah, sort it. Anything else here that counts as an insulator? Nope, just a ceramic. Alright. Insulating pipe out of ceramic then. Got it. This also means I can set this up to be higher. Like, say, 800 gram. Because I don't think this counts as overpressurized until it's like 2 kilos. Though I could be wrong. I can't remember the exact number. Spicy water for me. Oh, sparkling. Sparkling water for Sparky. You have terrible taste, but I am sure that you'll have a great time with it. No, that's just PG-13 for alcohol. Ah! No need to be PG-13 about alcohol. Oh. That reminds me, Semba, we should check in on Carl. Or Adric. Call him a nerd. Should we? I mean, yeah. We need to torment him. It's part of the duties of being a friend. He must be reminded. Should we call him a big nerd? Yes. That's better. Solemn duty. Call him a nerd. Tell him that Skaven is stinky and Marines are better. That way he knows we're bullshitting them. Need more ceramic. I might make a couple more of these. Not that BS bigatures of Warhammer, real miniatures. Tell them to get smaller miniatures, not the BS bigatures of Warhammer. Yes. Speaking of bigatures, I can't wait for my giant Tarask. I really hope that I get an actual update on the tracking soon. I've requested one, but I've not got it. It'll happen. I would just like to know. Where's my boy? The bigature that I'll feed my miniatures to. Yes. It's big enough that we can fit actual, like, typical scale miniatures inside of its mouth. And I need it. I need it bad. I need my boy. Where is my boy? How's the pressure in here? 5.5 kilos. Body temperature's also a bit high. We are getting there though. How are these temp shift plates coming in anyway? And speaking of hot, 29 degrees, leaving a 45. It's getting there, it's just taking forever because it's gas. There's plenty of water in the base. Well, plenty is generous. There is water in the base. Where boy? Where miniature? Where my ungodly large Tarrasque that I'm debating on painting on stream? I actually need to figure out what colours I want to paint him as well. Because I didn't get the Sundrop mini, I got the plain grey one. So we'll probably airbrush a primer onto it and then I'm going to brush paint the rest of it. Debating on whether I want like a starry galaxy Tarrasque. You can use the airbrush to paint if you give up on hand brushing. Yeah, it's just that I like doing gradients by hand. But for the primer, I don't care as much. I just want the primer on. Like, I could probably use it for... Say if I make some stencils and then I airbrush on, I can make some really soft clouds. Do like a nebula theme Tarrasque. Since it's going to have the hard shell and then the flesh. Options, options, options. I should get rid of this. If I intend to keep this cool, I could probably put a cooling brick here. Sparky's getting a massage because he's stressed. Maybe I should do that. Just like a stream where I just, like, figure out my Tarrasque color scheme. Because I'm a sucker for everything blue and purple, but I also kind of want it a little different from that. Oh yeah, I also need to hook this up to here. This guy's happy and fed. I could just move all this polluted dirt up to here. I completely forgot that I was feeding him. Like, I knew about this. This has been emptied. If I do a bridge, put it on, conveyor rail, copper will do. Something like that. And there's this. And then I can get rid of that. And you. And then I can deconstruct these. And I'll temporarily flood my base as all that water comes out and down into the tank. There it goes. Water going in. Is it really that hot there? Ah. 77 degrees. Yeah, I should put in a cooling loop. 94 degrees. I'm gonna need an actual cooling loop. Oops. Could cook it here and set this for an abnormally low temperature. Because currently this guy just isn't doing anything. If I set you to above 20. No, we'll put it to 25. There is a lot of heat in this area to lose. I could expand this loop. Hello.
She fell.
She tried so hard to jump, and in the end, splat. How old are you, Mr. Pokeshell? Are you... You're almost the best number. Had I annoyed you tomorrow, it would have been hilarious. Still no ceramic. I should really put ceramic on the sidebar. There we go. You're starving? Really? How dare you? That regolith? That is regolith. Get me that. That as well, but not quite as urgently. Okay, that loop has a bit of water on it. Not tons, but it'll get started. So what I could probably then do is expand it up and around here, at least temporarily. We'll just do that out of granite rather than the fancy radiant pipes. Something like that. Get rid of these extra pipes. This is a very, very temporary solution to a problem that I accidentally let run too long. I need a ladder bridge for this. There we go. More shuttle legs, absolutely. Now that I actually have a place for you. They are gonna get a little cooked while they're here, but it'll be okay. They cook now so that they live better later. Famous last words? Yeah, it's fine. When dupes eventually like cook themselves enough and that health bar hits 0, they get incapacitated and then they get rescued and they totally never ever die from baking a bit too long. See? You're fine. All of you are fine. You got Rainikin as your doctor, don't worry about it. Rain will fix you all up in no time at all. Just ignore the fact that you're outside of a hospital. You just have like a triage bed on the floor. Should probably build an actual hospital. Though if I remember correctly, it only really helps with like the speed of recovering from a disease. Hi, Bramble. Yeah. Less likely to spread a disease. There's no physical heal quicker one, I think. A bed will improve how quickly they heal, I'm pretty sure. Cots restore a quarter of your health a cycle. Comfy beds also a quarter a cycle. Triage costs 75%. Okay. Just replace everyone's beds with triage cots, it's fine. I can min-max. Actually, saying that, what I could do if I really want them to heal quicker. How toasty is it this side? Only 40 degrees. You can live in that. Healthcare. There we go. What a waste. Just don't sleep in this bed. If you sleep in this bed, you may have some issues. You'll be fine otherwise. Don't worry about the gun that's pointing right where your head would be. It's not an issue. Yeah, it's a radiation gun. It collects radiation, these shoot it out, these steer it. If this one overflows, it shoots it out there. Which is probably why there's liquid nuclear waste here, but don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Just don't rest in this bed. In fact, I'll even do one better. Fixed. You two have the safest beds of all. You'll be fine. A Shinebug's not producing enough light, is it? Unless, yeah. Let's see. It's enough light when there's multiple of them in, maybe. Or I just need to put an actual nightlight in Sparky's room rather than cheaping out and filling it with bugs. Nah. Need more water in the cooling loop again. What is up with you? You have power, you have that, you don't have water coming in. Because it's all going that way. Right, understood. Cut that. There we go. Didn't want all the polluted water going this way. I wanted the brine and stuff going that way, but oh well. That will move, which means this will move, which means this will move. Which means this will come up to this way when it can get through. And you know what, at this point, just drop this back in, get it refiltered. There we go. Salt water goes up, this goes up, that goes out. The pipe is built. Just need more water in here and then I can sieve it through this way. Actually, really cool. Cool enough, so we will hook you on right away. We'll bring you to 22 degrees. There we go. 20 degree, well, 24 degree water going around the loop. See how hot it is when it gets to this end. I will take the oxalate. $27. I honestly thought I would have picked up more heat from here. $29. Be right back, need to do this quick. No worries, Sparky. As soon as Matt's alive, we'll raid move it to him anyway. 31. Going live in 10?
Yeah, it's starting at 8.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 33. 34. 34.7 degrees when it re-enters the loop. Alright. Might temporarily get rid of this bridge because the brick up here isn't as urgent. It's handy but not urgent. Hmm?
Would you like a drink?
Yes, please. Thank you. This has no water going through this loop right now, but that's okay. That's cooled that back down to 18. That's 20. When it comes time to drain off this extra water, I'll probably just hook it onto here for a bit. It's already gone from 90, 97, 98 down to 72. There's some drastic shift for very little heat going into the water. They should stop cooking themselves quickly enough. Awesome. CO2 clouds building up, that's okay. I should entomb this so I don't need to worry about it. I think it's this tall. Back, I'm rewarding myself with ice cream. Ooh, what flavour you got? We have cookie dough, but I keep meaning to help myself too and then just not. You trapped him. You actually trapped him. How dare you? Free him. Okay, idle. I'm gonna have to clear up this blue oxygen at some point. Do I have any more diamond? I do not. I should get some more cookie dough, ice cream. No, actually, I don't need any more cookie dough because I also bought fudge brownie. This is a problem with like a heat wave for a week. I just stock up on so much ice cream and then it's just like, it's not 30 degrees anymore, so I don't need it. But I want it. I want it. It's simple. I want it. So I should have it. That. Ice cream in winter is the best. I am a sucker for milkshakes, so I normally want to have some ice cream on hand for mixing up those. Oh, they could dig these up for below. Good to see them. I have milkshakes too. Yes. Some nice whole milk, a couple scoops of ice cream. There's a stand in town right now because we are in our city. We have markets every summer and Christmas, and their one right now is charging. What was it? It was like £8.50 for one milkshake, wasn't it, or something? The £6. No, it was £8.50 for the churros. Yeah, and then £6 for one milkshake.
6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 pound for 1 milkshake. 6 po
For £6, I could buy 2 tubs of Ben and Jerry's ice cream. I could make some really cool ice cream milkshakes. With enough money saved up, we could get a blender / food processor. Yeah. To be fair, I could buy a really cheap crummy. Oh, the water lock's broken here. Oh, you suck. Oh, that's annoying. How am I rebuilding that? This maybe? Would this work? I do need to get an actual like stick blender because we don't have room for just a blender on a countertop. Just something small that can fit into the drawer when we're not using it. You kept a priority 5 this whole time? Ugh. Oops. CE. Put a ladder here for the convenience. I can figure out what I want to fit in this space next stream. Or maybe even off stream if I just want to do some more off camera building. Should get a little less burnt over here now. And this is nice and cool. Mallow seed, absolutely. You know what I should do? I should put a second one of these here. Where this guy can reach. Because then I can put out 2 lots of water. I think that would work. I'd have to deconstruct these ladders. Oh, I didn't put the water in there. Okay, so I'm gonna have to stick it in that actual corner, but then it might flood the crops. Saying that though, yeah, the chlorine gas has been displaced. Which was keeping it clean. I could get rid of this shunt for now. This is the point of having 2, so I could keep both chutes working. In case one failed. Put that to sweep only for a minute. Moves all the food down into this chute. Matt has just gone live. Oh, sweet.
Okay, just open up the slash.
This time, no VC. Ooh. Elden Ring again. Alright.
Fuel explode.
I shall save and read out then.
No.
Thank you, Sparky and Sumber, for joining. Over to Matt, where you guys already are. Whee!
I'm doing good. I hear a very bossy puppy.
3, 2, 1. Bye bye.